Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy. It's Chuba Hubbard. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 47 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to 16.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Young will set to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
To kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Falcons at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Barbara, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him.
At their 48-yard line.
Second and 9. They'll run again here with Robinson. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Young to throw it. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Down.
And the Panthers.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Young. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Third down, Young from the gun. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Young working out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Let's go now. Blue, 6, black, blue. Ready?
It'll be Young again. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. 52 plastic. Here we go. Chop. 10 black. Ready.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Ready.
Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back and forth first quarter of play.
Hut. Yellow. Red. Needle. Green jack. Black ultra. Hut. Hut.
Young to throw it. Over the middle line, complete to Wilson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
52.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Check. Hut.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, this defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
60 red. 60 red. Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Hut. Hut.
Young. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. The point after is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to Robinson out of the shotgun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Second and 7.
Let's go now.
to the air. Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 83 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Looking to throw, Penix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
60 Bobcat, 6 Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And there he goes left side. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A give, running right, it's Hubbard. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Young's pass. Intercepted.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Penix. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
18 Rattlers.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Okay, ready? 18, Pioneer. Set.
They'll run for it with Robinson. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Trap 60.
Here's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. at the Panthers' 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And looking to throw, Penix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young now. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third and 4.
Yellow. Here we go. Red. 38.
It's Young off play action. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13.
Falcons 13. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll throw with Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
12 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mustang 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Operating from the gun, Penix. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
From a defensive defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again.
Chop 60, chop 60.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Young from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Robinson with another carry. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Trayvon Merrick on the tackle. A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A play fake. Now Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Penix working out of the gun here. Short throw caught by Pitts. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Warriors 70. Viking 18.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 121 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Hand off now to Robinson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Caught out left side by Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
They run. Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. A loss of 1.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.